Welcome to my channel, guys. Like I promised in the previous video, today I'm going to show you all the parts I've managed to get so far for the Trek bike build. I'll go through them one by one in detail, along with the actual prices so you can see the budget. Let's check them out. The first item took me a really long time to choose. It's a 26-inch Suntour XCE 28 front suspension fork with 100mm spacing, 80mm of travel, and a 1 1/8 inch neck. The price was 64.1 euros, which is about $72.8. Next up, I have a suspension seat post, specifically the Zoom SPSC 372, that cost 15.1 euros or $17.1. For the headset, I chose an Accent HST basic ball bearing headset. It was 11.4 euros, about $12.9. Next is the kickstand. It was only 3.3 euros or $3.7. I'll show it to you properly later on. I also bought some shift cable housing for 3.9 euros. I think I got about 2 or 3 meters of it. For the shifting, here is the front derailleur. It's a 3x9 Shimano Altus FDM 370. Its price was 7.1 euros, about $8.1. The chain is a 9-speed KM CX9 with 114 links. I also bought 2 extra shift cables, but honestly it turns out they were unnecessary. That was 2.6 euros or about $3. Moving on to the wheels, the front hub is a Shimano Alivio HBM 4050 center lock with 32 holes. So price was 12.7 euros, about $14.5. The model type isn't clearly visible on the packaging of the rear hub, but it's a Shimano Q's FHQC 300 disc brake hub, 32 holes, meant for 8, 9, 10, or 11 speeds. Next is the handlebar, where it's a 74 centimeter mountain bike downhill flyer, enduro trail bar with a 9-degree bend. I really like this one. It cost 10.8 euros, about $12.3. I also spent a lot of time picking the rear rack, and I really like it too. It's a Kawani Mix 19 aluminum rack. I think it looks very cool. It's supposed to hold up to 50 kilos, but I haven't tested that yet. The price was 11.5 euros, about $13.1. The brake rotors cost 10.6 euros, or about $12. The exact model is the Shimano SMRT 10S, 160mm center lock. They look nice, you'll see them soon. The saddle is a Whitkopf Medicus Twin 1.0. I believe it was developed by a doctor, and I've heard a lot of good things about it. About the saddle, I mean. It cost 14.5 euros, around $16.5. For the stem or handlebar holder, whatever you prefer to call it, it's a 60mm Uno forged aluminum stem for a head systems. It was 10.6 euros or $12. I chose a short one on purpose. 6 centimeters is more than enough. The 26-inch rim tapes were 3 euros, about $3.4. For the grips, I got these Nexello ergonomic grips with integrated corners and bar plugs. I really like those little horns on the side. The price was 10.4 euros, about $11.8. They look great on the handlebar, you'll see. The aluminum headset spacers, or head washers, were 2.7 euros, about $3.1 in total. I bought 3 10mm ones and 1 5mm piece. And here are these tiny metal end caps for the cables. They were 90 cents, about $1 for a pack of 10, I think. For the gears, here is the cassette. a Shimano Alivio 9-speed 11 to 36 teeth. It cost 19.1 euros or $21.7. The inner tubes are standard 26-inch Continental mountain bike tubes for 11 euros, about $12.5. Next is the front chainring, or the crankset, the Shimano FCMT 21 triple 40 30 22 teeth with a guard. It looks pretty solid, but I'm not familiar with it yet. I didn't want to completely destroy the box right now, but you'll see it when I assemble it. It was 42.7 euros or $48.5. I planned the whole braking system to be hydraulic, and I found a complete set that included everything, front and rear, pre-assembled. It's the Shimano BR-MT 200 disc brake set. The price was 44.8 euros, about $50.9. And finally, the rims. They are Sunringley MTX 31 26-inch mountain bike rims, 32 holes for disc brakes. These are very strong, double-walled, eyeleted rims for enduro and downhill. The price for the two was 85 euros, about $96.6. For the spokes, I went with 2mm DT Swiss stainless steel spokes. They were 60 cents a piece. For both wheels, the 64 spokes totaled 38.4 euros, about $43.7, plus the spoke nipples, which were 20 cents each, making it 12.8 euros, or $14.5 for all 64. And in the next episode, I'll be putting these rims together to make complete wheels. That means I'll be threading the spokes and fully assembling the hubs. So if you want to see how I do it, step by step, don't miss it. That's all for now, guys. But there will be a few more parts in the next episodes that haven't arrived yet. We still need the outer tires, the bottom bracket, and a few more accessories, so I'll show those prices in the later videos. Thanks for being here and watching my video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're curious to see what happens next. See you soon. Bye.